before we officially start, hey, God bless you, Big Shot. I got something here on, and you guys, some wonderful people. Always good to be with you guys again. All right, before we get ready to get started, do me a favor. Go ahead and look at the bottom of your Zoom link. Go ahead and share it with somebody. Let everybody come on. Hello, Afrida. I see you. All right. Welcome. Go ahead and share this. Why? Because what we're going to be dealing with today, you want others to hear. You want them to be empowered by it. Trust me when I tell you this here. We are in unprecedented times as it relates to what we ought to be doing. So we're glad to be here. Of course, Claudia Eifert, we're glad to have her on, as always. So all the way from Germany, I'm telling you. So again, let's go ahead and share, and we're going to get started in literally 5 seconds. Hello, Shayna, I see you. Okay, welcome. All right. Okay, well, listen, everybody get ready to get started, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's give it one more moment so we can get those on. We need to be on, and then we're going to jump right into our presentation for today. All right. Let's get started.
Welcome, everybody, to this Utopian Global presentation. Wherever you are calling in, whether it's in the United States, if you're around the world, we want to welcome you. We want you to get ready, get your mind right, get your heart right. We want you to get your notepads if you have it, or your phones to take down notes, because the information that you're going to receive in this presentation today is going to be life-changing, not just for you, but even for your children or for your family and generations to come. And we're just so grateful to be a part of a community, and that's why we're here together, because what we're part of with Utopian Global is just that. It's a community. It's a community where you are able to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And so today we're a representation of just that. It takes teamwork to make the dream work, and Utopian Global is a community that comes together, that wants to see each and every individual build and create a lasting legacy by building and creating wealth the right way, knowing the difference between fiat currency and true money. And that is gold and silver. You're going to learn all of that on today. Even if you've been on this presentation before, there's always something new to learn. And when you have your heart and your mind open and receptive to learn new things, then you can truly see the change that you've been looking to come to you. You will see that it will begin to come through you because you change your mind, and that will begin to change your life. So we welcome all of you today to this Utopian Global presentation. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce the presenter for today, Dr. Adrian L. Blue, who I have the privilege of literally living what we like to call the better life together with. And again, like to make the dream work. And we're in this together, and it just goes to show you that it's truly a family affair. You don't have to do this alone. It's a unified effort to change our lives for the rest of our lives by making a decision and taking action today. So again, without further ado, I want to present to some and introduce to others Dr. Adrian L. Blue, who is a wealth building specialist who literally has made his life order right now about helping people to understand why they should have and be positioned to be in a wealthy place to make a lasting change for generations to come. So please receive at this time none other than Dr. Adrian L. Blue, who's going to show you how to build wealth the right way.
Well, thank you, Michelle. We thank all of you for joining in. And again, everything she says is totally the truth. Our lives have changed. We've been with this company for over 10 years now, and our lives have changed based upon what happened in here. We're able to see a difference out here. What are you saying? I'm saying your inner world is what creates your outer world.
Yes.
And when it comes to prosperity or poverty, you got to understand it's really about a consciousness, a mindset over anything else. Wealthy people are not wealthy because they have money. They're wealthy because they understand how to think in abundant ways and how to look at opportunities and know what's for them and take action. See, wealthy people don't take a long time to make up their mind. They do it quickly. They take a long time to change their mind. And here's what I want you to understand. We don't have the luxury of time another 30 years in today's economic condition to think that everything's going to be the same. And that's why it's imperative that no matter where you are, no matter who invited you on this call, no matter how you're listening to this, that you pay attention to every word that comes out of our mouth, because these words are empowering words that are going to bring lasting truth, not just for you today, but to every generation to come. This is a generational thing. And I'm so excited at the opportunity called Utopian Global, because not only has it changed our lives, it allowed us to fulfill our purpose in doing the same. And so this is what we're going to do. So with that in mind, what we're going to do is we're going to go forth and I'm going to play a quick video. And as we play this video, we're going to allow you to understand a little bit more about what Utopian Global is about. And y'all give it up for this beautiful woman who's on the side of me. I'm telling you, if it had not been for her and her desire to also see our family build and create wealth, I couldn't do it by myself. So we give honor where honor is due. And I thank you, Lachelle, for being here. All right. There you go. All right. So listen, we're going to get ready to get started. I want to call your attention to my screen. I'm going to be doing some flipping a little bit just for today, but I want you to see some of the things we're going to share. So we're going to open up first and foremost what this opportunity is all about. Okay. We're going to open up what this opportunity is all about. So let's get started. And here's a quick video on the opportunity so you know who we are and where we are.
How would you like to be your own boss? Be able to plan your own time and be in control of every minute of your life? Well, it's very possible. And with Utopian Global, you can achieve it as quick as you snap your fingers. The Utopian Global ecosystem allows you to multiply your income exponentially and diversify your assets by converting them into precious metals like gold and silver. This helps you eliminate the risk of inflation and devaluation associated with fiat currency. After all, it's good enough for governments and central banks to hold their reserve in gold. Then why shouldn't you? Besides the gold and silver, we also give you the possibility to participate in STORE. STORE, Sustainable Technology and Resource Holdings, is backed by real assets that power the world. By owning STORE, you get to enjoy rewards from the income generated by the STORE assets.
All right. Make sure your lines are muted so we can finish this out. Please make sure your lines are muted, everyone. Thank you. All right, hold on one second. The technical difficulty.
These assets include legacy energy resources in the Raccoon Bend field located in Texas, USA. Our second phase is addressing the plastic crisis and creating opportunity with Polystream Technologies plastics to fuel process. The production, proliferation, and disposal of single-use plastics is a crisis of truly global proportion. That's not all. With our lucrative partners program, you can earn rewards and commissions when you share our message and services with others, as well as qualify for bonuses such as luxury travel and paid holidays. Our affiliates also get premium wealth education and coaching, as well as access to webinars and marketing materials. You don't have to break the bank to start with Utopian Global. With as low as €99, you can become an independent business owner and start increasing your income by joining our global network. Remember, everyone you spread the word about Utopian Global to results in you multiplying your own assets, doing good for the planet, and increasing your payouts. Don't forget to visit our website at utopianglobal.com to learn more. The time to get in is now. Utopian Global, real assets, real income, real lifestyle.
Wow, what good stuff, huh? Real assets, real income, and real lifestyle. And ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely the truth. That is absolutely what this company stands about. Again, if you want to live the lifestyle, and I'm not talking about faking it till you make it. I'm talking about actually living the lifestyle that you have been designed, and I believe your God-given ability to do so, then you need a vehicle that's going to create that environment. And Utopian Global gives you those real assets, real income, and real lifestyle. And then even when we look at some of the challenges that people are facing today, and many of you know exactly what those are: no money, no savings, living from paycheck to paycheck, personal debt with credit card over $1 trillion, jobs being given away according to artificial technology or intelligence, rather. Again, I say this all the time. More and more stores are going to self-checkouts where you can use your cards instead of having cashiers that cash you out. It's just where the future is. See, there's 85% of people who are unhappy and unfulfilled at work. They're only doing it because they need the dollars to take care of their lifestyle. But if you ever felt like there was more, if you ever want to control every aspect of your life, we're here to tell you that there's a better way. There's a better way to build a better life. And if there's anything about a better life, that's one thing that I can honestly tell you that I'm committed to and I understand. See, this is a life where you can experience happiness and fulfillment. A life where you're able to simply, in short term, better your life. Now, here's a question for you. If you were presented with the right opportunity, what area of your life would you really make better? Would you make your finances better? Would you make your time better? Will you make your lifestyle better? Either way, and when we talk about making your time better, we talk about would you spend more time doing what you love and respect. Now, I'm a man of faith, and one thing that I teach people all the time that, hey, if you really want to spend time in prayer all day, if you want to spend time reading your Bible all day, then you need to be wealthy. Why is that? Because if you are wealthy, hold on, somebody need to mute your line. Hold on, let me see if I can take care of that. Hold on. All right, here we go. Thank
this guy,
so
doctor.
There we go. All right, got it. There we go. So my point is that you need to understand that when you have time, you can spend that time doing whatever it is you want, however it is you want to do it, and that is exactly why we're here today, because we want to really help you map out your financial game plan. What is it? Do you want more time at your job, whereby you trading hours for dollars or trading time for money? Do you want to become self-employed, where you earn more but you have less time, and time is really the real luxury of what goes on? Or are you interested in becoming a business owner, whereby you own a system that works for you? And either way, whatever your position is, we give you the power to instantly build and store wealth to grow your income through an easy platform that protects everyone's future with the medium of exchange that has stood the testing of time. Do you know what that is? If you don't know, let me show you. Gold and silver. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here has been the secret of the generational wealthy. It is still their secret today. And if you haven't seen what's happening right now, it's working for them. Because while everything else is on collapse, while everything else is teetering, while everything else is going down, one thing we're seeing right now in the market is gold and silver, the value of it rising in value. Just the other day, we was at 17 an ounce in silver. Now we're over 23. Matter of fact, we're $1 away from gold being $1,900, which again is close to its all-time high. Now, this is what we're talking about. No lotions or potions or buckets of lotions. No pills, no deals, or those other thrills. We're talking about something that you can not only share through social sharing, but you can build your wealth with, and that's gold and silver. And Utopian Global provides a platform where you can earn, listen to me, residual rewards from real income producing assets. A platform that you get paid to do something you'll do for free. And I raise my hand. I'm the first one to tell you, I'll be helping my friends and family for free. I'll be sharing it with people for free. Listen, I will tell people, no question, you need gold and silver, I'll do it for free. But because there's a company that pays me to do it, why not? This is Bill Gates. I don't have to give you an introduction of him. Many of you know at one time or another, he was the richest, wealthiest person in the world, except by being surpassed by Jeff Bezos, who made his millions and billions through online. Well, Bill Gates says that if your business is not on the internet, then you will be out of business. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We have a business that is on the internet that you can do from the comfort of your own home, that you don't have to worry about social distancing, because guess what? You can send an email, you can send a message, send a video, have somebody come on to a call like this, and we can all be together while you're building and creating wealth, prospering in the midst of a pandemic. And that's the key. You want to prosper in the midst of a pandemic. And let's be honest, you're already on your phone anyway. Well, since you're already on your phone, why don't you make your phone work for you? That's it. Why not get paid for it? Did you know that the average person spends 11 hours, 6 minutes every day in front of a screen? So much so that even our glasses got to have a special coat on it I had ordered a new pair of glasses so I can, see a little bit better, And they said, well, we're going to give you a blue screen coat. I said, I don't need blue. I am blue. She said, no, a blue screen coat, because if you're on your computer, it can block out the blue rays or the blue screen. And I said, wow, look at that. That didn't happen. I've been wearing glasses almost all my life. It didn't happen when I first started wearing glasses, but it's happening now. Why? Because in this computer age, this is what it's all about. The social sharing economy has risen up about $1 billion every single day. That's exchange over social sharing. And even Nike has more than 110 million Instagram followers. Wow, that's amazing. I'm on Instagram. I can't wait for the 110 million. But my point is, all this is all because it's all online. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see right here, and I love explaining this, every one of us are in one or two areas on this chart. Either you work for somebody, you work for yourself, you're a business owner, or you're an investor. And this kind of gives you an idea of how it works. 35% of people today work for themselves, but 60% of people work for somebody else. 4% of people own their own business or business platform, and only 1% of the population are investors. Now, I don't get that at all. Because if you understood true wealth principle, and I understand you don't, but you learned that here, then you know that these two, the business owner and the investor, is the place to be where you're able to be your own boss. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You get that opportunity through this utopian global ecosystem, whereby you have real assets, you enjoy a real income, and watch this, produce a real lifestyle. Whatever your lifestyle is, your lifestyle may be different than what I want. And what I want may be different than what you want. But as long as we want it and we're willing to put the work in to get it, make no mistake, you shall receive it. Here's 4 areas that this utopian global ecosystem operates in. Gold and silver, that's right, precious metals that you hold, come on, to safeguard your wealth by saving in precious metals. The store program, that's right, we also offer store, whereby they're energy producing assets that also produce an income for you. All right. Education. You're going to learn from top level coaches on how to build generational wealth. That's it. We are committed to teaching you, if you're committed to learning, what the secrets of the generational are, so you too can experience wealth that's available for everyone. And not to mention, you can market the products online and get paid for referring people through the e-commerce. So, ladies and gentlemen, why is Utopian Global ever growing, ever expanding? Somebody always says to me, you've been with this company for 10 years. Why? Number one, it works. That's just it. If it didn't work, I wouldn't be here. Number two, I'm able to build a true lasting wealth. Not just me, but my family. Every week when we have our family meeting, we kind of cover where we are, where we want to be, what we want to do. We got to go over these principles that I try to instill into my children to allow them to know what the economy is all about. Many of you probably don't understand fractional reserve banking. You probably don't understand why the banking system no longer favors gold and silver, but why the wealthy are always doing it. And if you don't think like those who are already successful, you'll never produce their success. The success leads food. Well, this company took a page out of the success book, and they are always driven to develop cutting edge products that are and services that are in high demand. So this is not being a part of a company that's now old. Nobody wants that anymore. No, yes, everyone always wants wealth. That's why you work today. Everybody wants it. Now look at this here. This company participates in the gold industry. The gold industry is a $170 billion industry a year. The silver industry, we're in that too. It's a $20 billion industry a year. If you don't know, we're also in oil and energy producing assets, which is a $1.7 trillion a year. Are you following what I'm saying here? And then lastly, we're also in, well, not lastly, but next, we're also in blockchain. And blockchain is phenomenal because guess what? It is a, watch this, everyone, 265 billion digital asset a year. All right. And not only to mention social sharing, that's 365 billion in that case. So again, in 2020, what's that? Well, one thing I do believe, we don't have another 30, 40 years with the dollar. I don't believe that. So guess what people are going to be into? They're going to be into primarily maybe 3 areas. a cryptocurrency, gold or silver. And gold and silver, I would say first, because we know gold and silver, God's money, has been around, will always be around. See, we're all about helping you, your money work for you instead of you working for it. This is to show you how gold has outperformed every major currency over time. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. These are not made up facts. This is true. Gold and silver has outperformed every major currency. Whether you believe it or not, whether you agree with it or not, no one can argue with the facts. And the facts is, this is indeed what's happened. This is indeed what's going on. And the question is, what are you going to do? What are you going to do to be a part of it? What are you going to do to begin to experience something that's more, that's better, and that can be bigger than you ever thought you'd be able to do? Well, let's go ahead and even further. All right, look at this. Now, back in the 1970s, as you can see here, 1971, the average home was $25,000. Excuse me. The average home. In 2020, that same home now costs $280,000. Now, ask yourself this question. Why was it $25,000 then, but $280,000 now? It's the same type of wood. It's the same home. I tell you why. The value of the dollar has diminished so much that you need more of those same dollars to buy the same goods or services that you once had. And in this case, you need more of this to buy that. Does that make sense? Well, let's put it in gold terms. Let's compare it in gold. In 1971, you needed 720 ounces of gold. Well, here's the kicker. In 2020, to buy that same house, you only need 160 and maybe even less than that. Now that gold is even went up even more. Now think about that. Back in 1970, I needed more gold. Today, I need less gold. Why? Because my gold purchases more, which means the purchasing power of gold and silver has not only maintained its value, but it has grown over the years. That's where you want to save your money, not in a bank. That's why Robert Kiyosaki said, savers are losers. He wasn't calling you a loser. He was just simply saying that if you save inside of a bank, you will lose your money. That's just simply it. It is not because the banks are thieves and they'll take it. Would they? But it just simply means that the banks, through inflation, they will use your money up, not even giving you a percentage of it, not even 1% in most cases. All the while you think you're being secure by saving it in there. No, listen to me. The best secure way you can be is by protecting your money in gold and silver. And that's the key. All right. All right. Silver. Bridge your sound wealth. All right. Bridging your wealth with sound money, rather. 50% hedge against inflation. It's an industrial hedge. All right. Silver is incredible. So what this company does, in short, and I'm giving you the reality of it, is Utopian Global provides a uniquely integrated physical gold and silver into a digital realm. All right. You get to save in investment grade gold and silver. Or you can buy it, you can sell it, or you can store it. You don't have to store it at your home. You don't have to store it. You can store it inside of the depositories that's a part of this company in Switzerland or Dubai. You get to enjoy the lowest gold and silver prices. That's right. Our affordable prices mean that we offer gold at the lowest prices. That's 3% over spot. You can't get that, in the market. How do you get it through us? We deal directly with the refinery. And ladies and gentlemen, here's another thing that's very important. You get the opportunity of saving of redeeming your gold and silver by liquidating. Why? Because with the gold and silver you have through Utopian Global, you're not the bearer only, you're also the owner. So we're the owner and the bearer of gold and silver when it comes to Utopian Global. All right. So I'm just sharing with you, all of you, that it's imperative that you understand that this is what's at your availability. And by the way, too, ladies and gentlemen, we make having gold and silver savings very easy. On the screen, as you can see, is a picture of the back office. That's right. This is what you will have on your online account. You're able to see your account balance in gold, your account balance in silver. In this, it shows you how to purchase right from here. Hey, there's a sell back button. You mean our company have no problem buying back the gold and silver you've been saving in? Of course the company has no problem doing it. Why? Because the company knows that we deal in real assets. You got to be careful of folk who will sell you something and won't buy it themselves, or who will sell you something and don't own it themselves. That's why we encourage our people to have a asset accumulation plan where you, listen to me very carefully, can not only have, but you can start growing your wealth as well. It's an easy platform. You get 24/7 access, easy liquidation. That means you can sell back. It's called getting liquid. All right. LBMA good delivery, secure private LBMA vaulting with Lewis International, and you get the source from the #1 LBMA refinery in the world, Argo Hooray, out of Switzerland. Ladies and gentlemen, the gold fund is also independently audited twice a year. And you ready for this? What about fully secured gold and silver through Lewis International and Argo Horaeus, which is a referee refinery, one of the top refineries in the world. I like to call it the Louis Vuitton or the Hermes of the refineries, the top of the line. Matter of fact, if you got gold and silver, you want your gold and silver to have this hallmark that you see right here, Argo Horaeus, and I'm putting the piece right up to the, you see it right there. Let me see it on the screen, Argo Horaeus. All right, same thing on the silver, Argo Horaeus. You want to have your gold and silver have that. Why is that important? Because that's real good. It's internationally accepted. All right, then there's a store platform. The store platform, which is phenomenal, because the store platform works like this. The network generates income. The store program or platform buys assets. The assets have been sold to the market, in this case, oil. Assets generate revenue, and you receive, watch this, profits every quarter. That's phenomenal with the store. And ladies and gentlemen, here's a picture of the store, which is a Texas oil producing field. All right, 5,600 acres, 90 active wells, Raccoon Bend oil field in Houston. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Here's some of the individuals who had the opportunity to go there, to talk to the geologists, to speak to those who are running the field, to know it, to pull the grass off of the field, to know that it's real. And ladies and gentlemen, that is indeed what is offered here. And you get the opportunity, no matter whether you're in America or overseas, to offer this as a product. Now, if you're international, you can buy it. If you're an American, you can offer it and you still earn income as a result. Okay. All right. I'm going to fast forward just a little bit. Here's our company founder and CEO. This is Bill Rao. Bill Rao comes with over 30 years of business experience, having owned and operated multiple businesses and hotels. He was a hotelier in Australia. He did that successfully since 2008. And guess what? From there, he then jumped into the precious metals realm, creating a platform where anybody and everyone can build and create wealth. That's what I love about our community. Yes, you're going to make money about it. No question about it. You sell a product, provide a service, you're going to earn money or income. But we are concerned and really care about people growing in their asset accumulation. That's what you want to think. Matter of fact, say that after me. All lines are muted. You can keep them muted, but just say this after me. Asset accumulation. Say it again. Asset accumulation. Now, if you understand that that is a power word among the wealthy, then you understand why you need to have it. Well, here's the team behind this whole program. This is a team of individuals who are not only come with a wealth of experience, but people themselves who are also a part of the product. And I'm telling you, I have a very big problem with anybody who's going to offer me anything that they themselves don't have. And we give you the opportunity to have it in that case. Well, here's how it all started for me. All right. Quick little story. I'm in a limousine with these wealthy individuals, on from my spiritual leader who went home to be with the Lord, Bishop Milton Perry, great mentor of my life. All right. Mr. Philip Judge, who taught me everything I know about what real money is. And that blew my mind when he did. And he got into teaching me about fractional reserve banking. It was incredible. I heard a talk from him and it changed my life. And a phenomenal guy, very serious about the industry. Mr. Bill Rao, another mentor of mine, great business mind, business leader, serious about helping you succeed, same way that my family was able to succeed through the opportunity that he provided. That's right, through Utopian Global. And here I am, a little younger, less gray hair, but still the same guy, right? No, because in this picture, I'm much better than I was when I grew up. See, when I grew up, I was poor. We couldn't afford the other OR. We were poor. So I knew that if I was going to break the back of poverty off my life and build wealth, because I believe that's God's plan for his people, that they prosper. I just believe it. Can't nobody take me away from it. I believe it. But I do understand they're prospering. It's not because God's going to give you money from heaven, but he's going to give you opportunities on earth, which is going to provide the resources that can bring you to a place of wealth accumulation, and wealth activation in your life. And this is one of the things that he taught. But I'm going to do something different today. Instead of explaining this, what real money is, and why it is you need to have gold and silver, I'm going to uplift one major point. Listen to me. There's no miracle to money, ladies and gentlemen. Money is a reward for the service you give, you render, or you give. That's it. Money is a reward. So when people say they need more money, ask yourself the question, hey, how can I serve more people or share more product that the reward of that will be money? Okay? And by the way, let me help you here. Never call this money again. I'm only referencing it because you recognize we use it as money, but it's not money. This is fiat currency. It is dollars, because money has to have three things. It has to be a store of value. This does not store any value because there is nothing backing it. It is only confidence that the government will accept it. That's it. And how's your confidence in the government right now, even in the midst of a pandemic? Number two, medium of exchange. That means you're able to share your goods and services, and in return, give the gift or the reward of money. And it got to be a unit of account, something that you can measure what you have or what something's worth in. Well, the dollars as we see it operates, it is a good medium of exchange because we're using it today in commerce. It is a unit of account because I'm able to measure how much something, the value of it based in dollars, but it's not a good store of value. And so if you're trying to store your value for the long term, this is what you got to understand. Over the years, our dollar has been debased, devalued. 1913, $100 was $100. 2019, and we're in 2020, that $100 is less than $3 of purchasing power. $3 of purchasing power. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not making this up. These are the facts. And when you understand these are the facts, now you understand why throughout history, gold and silver are not only money, are the only money rather, to survive every crisis. From all currencies fell. And do you know what we're in right now? We're in a crisis. And here's what you don't understand. It haven't even got bad yet. So you thought it was bad. It hasn't even got bad yet. We're in a crisis. It's getting bad. Things are teetering and fluttering, and you see all types of stuff happening, but it's not bad yet. But those who have the knowledge you're being open to today, they know what they need to do. That they need to move this funny money or dollars into real money to be safe and secure. And with that in mind, I'm going to stop right here, and I want to show you something. I want to show you something that I believe is going to bring some insight. And again, this is one of the lessons I learned, but watch this here. Pay attention to what I'm about to show you. But this right here is going to explain why the banks, because some of you, I had somebody say that to me. Well, Dr. Blue, I hear you. But when I went to my banker and I asked them, should I have gold and silver? They said, no, I shouldn't. Don't even waste your time with that. Of course. What do the banks want? They want your money. They want as much of your money as they can have for as long as they can have it. And when you want it, they want to give you back as little as they can. Now, somebody tell me I'm not telling the truth. You know I am. And again, I'm not against the banks, not at all. But I understand the game. And if wealthy people understand the game. Do wealthy people keep money in the bank? Yeah, they do, but in a different form. Not like you. Not in savings, where they're just saving all this money, letting it sit, but they're protecting that. But they're protecting a great portion of their money just in case a crisis happens, and we know it always does. So I'm going to call your attention to what I'm about to show you. Only about a little bit over 5 minutes. If you want to see this, okay? Let's go.
Politicians and bankers hate gold or silver behind the money because they cannot create it out of nothing.
It is an immoral act of government to debase its currency.
Governments have never lived within their means. They have always spent more than they take in on tax.
Invisible tax, it's theft.
Throughout history, as societies have grown and their governments and rulers have become larger and greedier, they have, without exception, always removed value from their currency.
The rulers of the countries began to devalue the gold by melting them down and mixing them with base metal. They would put in a dross metal that made up what they took out of pure silver. That coin would not buy the same amount of goods and services as it did before they put the dross metal in it. We call that today inflation.
This removal of the link between wealth and the monetary unit always has led to disastrous results in those economies. setting into motion a chain of events that ultimately destroys their societies.
Once you get to the era where you can print paper without having to deal with coins, then the evil began to grow in proportion. Money today is not real money, whether it's computer money or plastic money or checks or printed bills. As long as they're not backed by something tangible, such as gold or silver, then those units can be created out of nothing.
This century, the monetary system of every industrial nation on earth has systematically been transferred from wealth-based gold standards to debt-based fiat currencies. Simply put, this means that every dollar in circulation in our global economy today has been lent into existence by a bank. Every dollar circulating is someone else's debt. The primary way of monetizing this debt is through what is known as fractional reserve banking.
You can actually date the history of this back to the early 17th century in England.
The bankers were at that particular point in time called goldsmiths.
He would melt down the ore, he would purify it, and then he would press it into a coin. People would then bring their coins to deposit with him, and in effect, he became the community banker.
He would give them a deposit that claimed that it was a receipt for that amount of gold.
People were purchasing their goods and their services with his bearer notes.
And that was fine as long as there was as much gold or silver on deposit in the goldsmith's vault as there were notes out there circulating in circulation.
He began to reason to himself, there's never a day where the entire community has come and cleaned out my vault. Maybe what I can do is issue more notes, and I'll issue the notes to myself, and then I'll spend them into circulation.
Each one of those notes increases in value. The more you have in circulation, the less the value is going to be.
This is a blatant theft and a blatant fraud.
Individuals said, we don't want to trade with these notes anymore. We want our gold. He didn't have the gold to back it up.
This was the birth of fractional reserve banking.
In a 100% reserve-backed bank, every deposit is backed 100% by cash, gold, and silver, and securities. This system protects depositors' funds, making them depression-proof and available at all times. In contrast, fractional reserve banking enables the banking system to create vast amounts of new money, backed with nothing, through a process of credits and debits, or ledger book entries. Banks, like any corporation, have assets and liabilities. The assets of banks are cash and reserves, securities and loans. Primarily, their liabilities are made up of the deposits of their clients. If $100,000 is deposited in the bank, it is credited to deposits, or in other words, it becomes a $100,000 bank liability, with a corresponding debit to cash and reserves. Banks by law today are required to only hold a fraction of the original deposit in reserve and are able to lend the balance back out. The amount the bank is required to hold in reserve is called the reserve ratio. If the reserve ratio is 10%, the bank is able to lend out $90,000 against the original $100,000 deposit. At this point, the bank debits the loan account and lends out $90,000, which in turn becomes a new deposit in the next bank, $90,000. This new $90,000 loan then becomes a credit to liabilities and a corresponding debit to cash and reserves. The bank, then required to keep 10% on hand in cash and reserves, will then lend back out $81,000, becoming $81,000 of new deposits in the next bank. This process will keep repeating until such time as the commercial banking system has been able to create $1 million of interest-bearing new loans from the original $100,000 deposit. If the reserve ratio is lowered to 5%, the system at that point is able to create a staggering $2 million in new loans. In the US, the 1980 Monetary Control Act enabled the banks to lower the reserve ratio to zero.
They're only expected to keep in reserve just a fraction of their total obligation.
Bankers are not capable of creating wealth whatsoever.
You'll find that they're running out 200%, 500%. And in fact, today in our banking system, there are no reserves at all of any kind.
In 1993, I worked with an economist at the St. Louis Fed to find out what the total reserve ratio was on the entire banking system. It's 1.64%. That means for every $100 deposited, they can create $1,634.
Sir Josiah Stamp, who is a former president of the Bank of England, said,
"Fractional reserve banking, as we know it today, was conceived in iniquity and born in sin. Bankers rule the world. Take the world away from them, and leave them the power to create money, and they will buy the world back again."
central banks are now today printing money, creating debt, ledger book debt, and credit with a flick of a pen.
The licensing of banks by government to create unlimited credit has led to vast amounts of money supplied worldwide, which is no more than interest-bearing ledger book entries. In Australia, in excess of 94.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Again, these are some of the lessons that I've learned which have changed my life. Why? Because I begin to understand that, again, this is what you heard. When it comes to fractional reserve banking, every $100 on deposit, or dollars, call it dollars, just don't call it money because it's not money. I'm just trying to help you. Every $100 that's on deposit inside of the bank, they then can create over $1,600 from lending this out, earning interest on your money, and not even paying you a certain percentage. They used to do 1 to 2%. Don't even do that today. So, ladies and gentlemen, the banks are getting rich off of your money. You work for it. You earned it. You earned those dollars, but they're giving it out, doing this, doing the stock market, doing everything. And when it comes time for you to have, they want to give you less. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but that to me literally gave me concern that what I thought I would had the opportunity to do, I'm not. Why? Because this fractional reserve banking is really causing people not to know the truth and not to be where they need to be. So back at it, this is why you must understand gold has survived every crisis and why the banking system doesn't like it. That's why. Why? Because you become your own bank. Well, these same lessons that I just shared with you is what I've been able to pass on to my children. These are my children with our company president, Mr. Bill Rao, and this beautiful woman right here, Claudia Eifer, wonderful business trainer and business extraordinaire, multi-millionaires, we like to call her. But guess what? These are people that if they have the answer and you have the platform that's been created, then you too can take the action that's going to change your life. And we've already kind of covered that. This is Argo Horaeus, our main refinery, which is the world's most prestigious Swiss refinery that bears the highest accreditation from the London Bullion Marketing Association. All right, moving right along. All right, this shows you a little bit about the refinery, and I'll show just this very briefly, and then we're going to get into how you make money here. Okay, hold on one moment, everybody. Let me show you a little bit about the refinery.
Ich habe jetzt gar nicht mein Telefon mit.
Switzerland has long been recognized as the gold capital of the world. Every individual unique gold piece is manufactured to the exacting standards of the LBMA, with Swiss precision in refining, minting, and manufacturing. Quietly nestled in the Swiss Alps on the Swiss-Italian border lies Argo Horaeus, Unique's preferred LBMA refinery and mint. Argo is the largest LBMA refinery in Europe, accounting for up to 15% of the world's total gold output. Argo utilizes the world-leading technologies in the manufacturing of its unique range of products. From the refining of pure 999.9 gold that goes into its product exacting process, rolling and stamping, Unique's product is minted to the highest level of precision and accuracy every single time.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen, thinking outside of the bank. That's right. With this opportunity, you can start at €25. You got 24/7 access all day, every day. LBMA good delivery, which means it can be shipped directly to you. Secure private vaulting with Loomis International. You know Loomis. Very prestigious. And sourced from Argo Horaeus out of Switzerland, which is independently audited twice a year. Okay? So again, make no mistake about it, you are able to see exactly how this opportunity works. Now, how do you get started? How do you become an independent business owner? This is what we're going to talk about. Because if you're not thinking of doing something different today, I don't know what you're thinking about. Because nothing will ever be the same. We're not going back to old America. No, we're not. So if you don't have something different that's going to help you,
So loud,
that's going to benefit you, that's going to help build you, then you're going to be in trouble. So here's two ways you can get started with this opportunity. Number one, you can become a customer. We like customers. We like customers a lot. Why? Because customers are those who say, you know what? I understand the message you're sharing, Dr. Blue, and I want to exchange my dollars for real money. Watch how I did that. I want to exchange my dollars for real money. How can they do that? As a customer, you get to buy, you get to store your gold and silver, you get to purchase gold and silver from a minimum of 25 euro. All right, you get to purchase store from 50 euro onwards, and guess what? You get to earn from the increase of the asset of the value of store. If you international and as a customer, you also get to earn distributions from store as dividends if you're international. All right. Now moving right along. Maybe you want to be like me and you say, hey, I choose to be my own boss. I like to run my own time. I like to march by the beat of my own drum. That's it. Well, I'm glad you do because there's some good music playing for the wealthy. Ready? Here's Robert Kiyosaki. He says the richest people in the world build networks. Everyone else is trained to look for one. Now think about that. When you get in a tight squeeze, when you say, man, I need another job. And listen to me, 2 jobs is for 2 people. Did you hear me? 2 jobs is for 2 people, not for 1 person. 2 jobs is for 2 people. If you need more income, then you need to learn how to earn with Utopian Global, a simple financial reward program that should help you share in 3 easy steps. Step number 1, you become a brand ambassador affiliate. That's right. You become a brand ambassador affiliate. All right. With gold, silver, or store. All right. There's a 50 a month auto ship. Your auto ship is an asset accumulation plan that every month you're saving $50. All right. In your account with 40% of that going to your asset accumulation plan. That's amazing. That's amazing. And guess what? You get a retail bonus of 5% on all gold and silver products, and a retail bonus of 14% on all store products on levels 1 and 2. Step number 2, you become a business builder. All right. This is you plus 2. That's the sweet spot. We call it bronze within the opportunity. Everybody, if you're not a bronze, you need to run to bronze. Ask yourself, am I bronze? You need to run to bronze if you're not, but that's you plus 2. You get to earn fast start up to 40% commission. All right, you get to earn unilevel commission, 14% levels 1 and 2, and 3% from 3 to 7 levels deep. Or become in step number 3, you then become a pro business builder. That's you plus your 2, who also gets 2, who then now you know your organization is building. In addition to everything in step 1 and 2, you're going to earn 2% unlimited leadership bonus, a global bonus pool, which is nothing but more dollars coming to you, and matching bonus of as you create leaders within your organization, there's going to be a matching bonus. What they earn, this company says we're going to match what they earn for you to earn it as well. That's a good incentive to build leaders. And not to mention the incentives, the trips, the cars, the home, and more. Ladies and gentlemen, that's that lifestyle. Come on. Not only am I saving in gold and silver, but I can build a lifestyle of the wealthy. So it's not just a video you just watch on YouTube. It's now an experience you have in real life, all because of Utopian Global. And how do you do that? You become an affiliate. Or you select the affiliate package. I'm going to show you what those packages are. You commit 50 euro a month on an asset accumulation plan, euro or $50, you understand. You earn from customer sales and affiliate sales, and you keep on moving from there. Well, here's the packages. All the packages offer the same thing. The only difference is you get more gold and silver in the package you choose, which means that we can start with a 99 basic. I tell people all the time, there's nothing basic about you, and you don't want basic results. So this is not a place where I will recommend you to start. But guess what? At a member package, $390 or above, $1,500, $3,500, you're getting 156 in gold and silver, 349 in gold and silver, 670 in gold and silver. And for those who want to do more, we also have quantum packages or investor packages. These are from $9,000 on up to $1 million. And watch this. This is how much they're getting in gold and silver. Now that's what makes this company so awesome and unique. Is this company is different in the fact that over 90+% is going to a person's gold and silver. When other companies, if you pay $20,000 to come aboard and they had 18,000 package, I know one company you pay $20,000 to come aboard, they give you 2 grams of gold. A gram of gold for $20,000? Yeah, you get all the other doodads. I don't want the doodads. I want my money to be protected. But we do that here. Look at this here. Over 90+% in the precious metals, and you get all the good benefits in every package. Buy a wholesale, buy back with no fee as a business owner, LBMA storage, physical delivery. We deliver to the address you provide. Daily referral income. You can make money every day here, ladies and gentlemen. And premium education programs you're learning right now. This is only a presentation. Imagine when it's an education program that you get to learn from. Again, ladies and gentlemen, look at this here. You want to be cash flow positive in your business? You come in a 1,500 pack, 3 people who do 1,500 pack, you now earn 1,500. Now your business is cash flow positive. It's that simple. And here's the commissions that the company pays you. And by the way, let me share this with you. Any package that a person chooses, it comes with a 14 money back guarantee. 14-day money back guarantee. 14 days. If this company wasn't real, if it wasn't about it, or about what they say they are, they wouldn't give you 14 days. This company gives you 14 days. Money back guarantee, because your money is going directly into bullion. No overinflation, no prices, no bullion. That's what you want when it comes to building and creating wealth through gold and silver. Well, here's your commission. If somebody joins your business under a membership package, which in America would be $421, $390 in euro, the company's going to pay you $158.61 in commission. Somebody joined for 1.5 thousand package, which is $16.21 in USA. Company's going to pay you $540. You get the picture. Ladies and gentlemen, you can earn this every day, multiple times a day. And what are you doing? Social sharing. That's all you're doing. Moving right along. You got a 9,000 package to a $1 million package that if someone brought those packages, you still earn this income. And you might say, if somebody came with 250,000, company's going to pay you $11,715. That's commission. But what did you do? You didn't dig for the gold. You didn't refine the silver. You didn't carry the silver to them. All you did was show and tell, social sharing, and you earn this income. And this income can be earned every day. Did you hear me? All because you said, I'm building wealth. I want to show others how they can do the same. And by the way, those of you who feel that $50 a month may be challenging, number one, change your mindset first. All right, you got to have a prosperity conscious mindset. Because $50 a month you're already spending, whether it's on Starbucks, whether it's on those cakes to make Sara Lee shake, the pies that, others, whatever. You're spending the money anyway. Now redirect it to something that you know is going to benefit you in the long run. Because you know what I love about this opportunity is this. Watch this and hear me very carefully. That a person who joins this business, if they spend 1 year with us, if they never brought on a person, now we encourage you to do so. If they never shared the opportunity, we encourage you to do so. In 1 year time, you still will have a savings of gold and silver every month because of this asset accumulation plan, which will make you in a year's time more wealthier than you was the previous year. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me how you can lose here. You can't. Everything you need to succeed is right here. You get your replicated website, state-of-the-art back office, marketing funnel system, video multimedia tools, world-class coaching, training calls, events, experienced executive team, and by the way, that's right, an international business, all for less than $1 a day. Less than $1 a day. So imagine you being able to pay off debt, save money, change lives, or create generational income. And ladies and gentlemen, we want to do this. We want to help 500 families start building and creating wealth through precious metals and utopian global. And guess what? We're committed to doing that. And the question I have for you, will you be one of those families? Or do you know one of those families? Either way, we got to take action now, because if you're waiting for this to maintain its value or to come back, it's not. Listen, I'll take it if I'm earning it. Yeah, you pay me in this, I'll take it. But as soon as I take it, I'm looking to protect it, because you can take it today and it'd be worthless tomorrow. We don't know. No one knows what's going to happen, but we do know those who have gold and silver have stood the test of time and created generational wealth in the time to come. So yes, the time to get in is right now. Make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen. Give it the person who invited you to call, and I want you to get in. I want you to get started, and I want you to know this. We're here to help you succeed. We are here to help you go to the top. Why? Because everybody knows it's too crowded at the bottom. And in addition to that, I want you to hear me very carefully. Every one of you, make no mistake about this. Make no mistake about this. We are going to make sure that you succeed if you're teachable and you're coachable. That's right. We ask you to be teachable and coachable. Why do we ask you to be teachable and coachable? Because if you are teachable and you are coachable, we're going to show you how true wealth is created the way the generational wealth he has created. And by the way, we got another special going on. It's right on the screen. An event that's getting ready to take place. If you are a woman, you do not want to miss this. You want to be a part of this. The link is right on the screen. It's called Money Makeover for Women. It's going to be this Saturday. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring back in the beautiful, the awesome, the wonderful Lachelle as he begins to share with us about what's coming this Saturday. And then after that, we'll answer any question and let you come from here. Come on, Lachelle.
We thank you guys for tuning in and staying throughout the whole duration of this call. Even though we've been a part of this for over 10 plus years, each time it's exciting because we're still able to be refreshed and be renewed inside of the information that is life-changing, not just for us, but for generations to come. And if you are a lady on the call on today, or you know women that need to be in a position to be educated and empowered economically and financially, we want you to join us this Saturday. We have a Zoom call that's going to be going forth, where we're going to be doing a special interview with none other than Claudia Eifert, the #1 business owner, a part of Utopian Global, one who has been a part of it even longer than us, one who has literally dedicated her life cause to this, to help people to build wealth the right way. So we want all of the ladies to join us this Saturday at 10 o'clock Eastern time. We want you to go to this link, Money Makeover for Women, and we want you to register for a life-changing event that's going to show you that if she was able to come every obstacle and challenge in her life and truly escape being in a place of bondage, and to now being in a place of owning her life and being her own boss, and in her words, being able to wake up when she finished sleeping. Wow. You want to be a part of this. You want to get all of those who you know who are ladies to be a part of this, so that they can understand this. She can do it. You can do it too. Remember, we're in this together. And again, Utopian Global is a business that you're able to build business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. It's a teamwork, and we're here to be a part of the team to support you to help your dreams come true by building wealth the right way.
And one thing about that too, Lachelle, and here's what's so phenomenal about it, ladies and gentlemen, it's free. There's no cost to you. Why are we doing it for free? Because at this time, you need a break. You need an opportunity. You need something that's going to help you break through to the next level. And that's what this is designed to do. So ladies, listen, get on there. Understand the importance of you building and creating wealth. That's right. Help your husband. That's it. Help him. Don't talk about, I don't have this. No, you help him. You learn certain things that you can apply that will bring certain results in your life. And that's what it's all about. So Thank you, Lachelle. Thank you all for being here. Are there any questions that I can answer at this time? We're gonna open up the floor for any questions that you may have that I can answer. We know we were streaming live on our Facebook. I believe it was the Spiritual Community page, but that's why we was on Facebook. Are there any questions that anyone will have that we certainly can answer at this time?
Wonderful presentation, Dr. Blue, and lovely Lachelle. Thank you very much. That was awesome.
Thank
you.
Really,
really informative. I love it. Just absolutely love it. I just keep coming for more.
Thank you. Welcome back. That's it. That's what it's all about. Any questions that we can go over or anything we can clarify? Oh, I want to say this too. Our gold and silver, by the way, as we get ready to close up, let me just make the statement, is pure bullion. Bullion. Not numismatics, not no other metals. Listen, you are getting this at 3% over spot. It's important you understand that. 3% over spot, because not every place can give that to you. I'm telling you, if you ever brought gold and silver before, not every place can give that to you. We can, because we deal directly with the refinery. And that's a phenomenal thing. So, all right, if there's no other questions, my time is spent. But
Pastor Blue and Pastor Lachelle, I just want to say thank you so much. I just love what you guys do, the way you're changing people's lives. Thank you so much.
Oh, we know who that is. All the way from
Switzerland.
Switzerland. That's it. Thank you, Prophetess Ayeli. All right, and happy to have you a part. There you go. All right. Well, listen, guys.
Dr. Blue.